Hey, what up, everyone? Dragon here with.
Ashley?
We're doing another trailer reaction. This one for the first, full-length trailer for Ready Player One. Now, we had seen the teaser, but did not do a reaction for it because we were at a friend's house when it came out, and he wanted to watch it there, so we didn't want to run out of the room going, "No!" So we ended up seeing it. So, our thoughts on it. It was cool. I mean, I've not read the books.
Yeah,
so,
I had never heard of it before.
I mean, I know that's probably shameful because I'm a writer and I give book recommendations all the time.
To be fair, you can't know every book in the
No, but I know it's like a pretty well-known book. I don't know, a lot of the books.
That's why I'm like, how did it get biased in our circles?
I don't know. I mean,
It's
a lot
that
of the
well-known.
a lot of the books I read are really like kind of niche science fiction book. Legacy of Hero. Anyone? But anyway, it seemed cool. But again, didn't really know much about what I was seeing other than there's a lot of kind of like nostalgia 80s kind of visuals coming at you. So I'm kind of hoping maybe this trailer will explain a bit more for the initiative. So without further ado, let's check it out.
My name is Wade Watts. My dad picked that name because it sounded like a superhero's alter ego, like Peter Parker or Bruce Banner. But he died when I was a kid. My mom too. And
So the kind of shanty town look to it.
Columbus.
sitting here in my tiny corner of nowhere, there's nowhere left to go. Nowhere. Except the oasis. A whole virtual universe.
That's cool.
For you.
I was gonna say.
People come to the oasis for all the things they can do.
That's neat how they do like the Avatar.
Is that Deadpool or Deathstroke?
Because of all the things they can be.
Can you?
Blanca.
Oh,
Yeah.
The only place that feels
some
like a
sexy
meaning.
time. So that's how
Oasis
we
was
use
the
that.
brainchild of James Halliday.
Hello. If you're watching this, I'm dead. I created a hidden object, an Easter egg. The first person to find the egg will inherit $500 billion and total control of the oasis itself.
Oh,
The cyber bloodbath begins.
Who is this Parzival, and how the hell is he winning?
Find him. This isn't just a game. I'm talking about actual life and death stuff.
The oasis, the world's most important economic resource. It's nothing less than a war for control of the future.
Welcome to the rebellion, Wade.
Calm.
Battletoads.
Battletoads! Shit. I haven't said those words out loud in a while.
Like many of you, I only came here to escape,
Joker and Harley Quinn.
but I found something much bigger than just myself. Are you willing to fight?
Dum dum!
Chucky.
Save the oasis.
Iron Giant.
Nice.
Nostalgia, the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, admittedly, like I said, don't know really anything about the books. I'd never heard of Ready Player One until I saw the first teaser. I was like, oh, it's based on a book. And I know in the first teaser he was all like, I wish I had grown up in the 80s, were all my heroes. But I'm seeing a lot of not 80s things in this too. So I'm gonna, I saw, what was it, Tracer?
Yeah.
From Overwatch. I'm going to assume she wasn't in the book, considering that Overwatch is very much not 80s.
Yeah.
Those of you guys who weren't around in the 80s, she wasn't there. But I'm seeing a lot of other things that are just not just video games. Because originally I
It's
thought
more
it was
just like pop culture.
okay, yeah.
and,
Because originally I thought it was like
well, that's
video
the thing.
game stuff.
I don't know if in the book it is, and maybe they're just kind of,
You guys will have to let us know if you're
Yeah.
familiar with the book. Because I remember in the initial teaser I saw I think it was like Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees, and I was like, okay, well they had games, but they weren't like video game characters. So I didn't know if maybe then the whole thing.
It kind of seems more like entertainment as a whole rather than just games.
Yeah. Real quick, so Battletoads. Those words have not exited my face in many, many years, and I just suddenly here it is, 2017. I'm watching a trailer from Steven Spielberg, big CGI effects, and there are the Battletoads just coming at me, and I'm just like, huh, well, okay. Might as well just throw in the kitchen sink at this point, because that's about the only thing missing from this trailer in terms of recognizable things.
So I guess those were the cops. In the first trailer, we didn't know who the people in like the gray outfits were.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't know if those are players, but like, yeah, I guess obviously they're like the cops and they're looking for.
Well, again, it's kind of interesting too. I mean, it's like they were even saying like this VR world is basically not this biggest economic resource in the world. So like powers that be would want to control it too for economic control. So
well, I'm glad this one actually
explains that.
Yeah, it was like. For the teaser, I'm like, this is cool, but like, what the fuck
I have
is
no
it
idea
about?
what I'm looking at. Yeah. Oh, I got the feeling for the teaser. I think the teaser was meant more for you guys who are familiar with the source material, because you guys are probably, I'm assuming they're sticking close enough to it where you guys will be recognizing what you're seeing. Because when I first saw it, I was like, my only complaint with it was like, okay, I felt like two different movies. Like the first half is like I'm basically going into the Oculus, and playing games and doing stuff like that. And then the second half, when Rush kicks in, it was like. These police guys, like, okay, so in this world is like, are the cop cars all VR, remotely? I felt like I was suddenly watching a different movie. Now I know that's part of it. And okay, so I'm glad that this trailer essentially answered every question I had when I saw the teaser. So again, yeah, this one definitely felt like it was more for the wider audience, aka us dummies out there who don't know anything about this. So for that reason alone, thank you for this trailer. But yeah, no, I mean, it looks
good.
Good.
I do have to say, I saw and I heard this how do you say it, ruckus, I guess, about the poster they released, and I showed you.
Oh yeah, freaking!
So I don't know if you guys seen the poster.
Gangly spider leg man.
He's got like a super duper long leg.
PS2 technically.
It's becoming
one's
like a meme.
Yeah, no, it's
so
like
that's a thing that happened.
He's got like the legs.
I heard more about that than the actual trailer.
Well, have you seen those legs? Holy crap!
It's
like,
just, yeah.
He got like giraffe legs. He looks he looks like the big long alien from Close Encounters of the Third Kind at the end.
It's like Mr. Fantastic on one leg.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's the character, the actor who played. Isn't this guy who played Mr. The stretchy guy from
That's Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, I don't read the comics, so I don't know. But the one with the stretchy power who can stretch his limb, didn't he play him in the last Fantastic Four movie they did?
I don't know.
I think that's the same actor, so maybe, I don't know, is that supposed to be a little nod to that?
Maybe the person photoshopping it nodded off and just was like, it's just...
I don't know.
Anyways.
But yeah.
Go look at it. It's funny.
Anyway. But yeah, so I mean, it looks cool. And again, for someone who doesn't really know much about it, I my only concern when I was hearing about that, it's got this person in this, I was like, oh god, is there just going to be how many, before I said nostalgia of the movie, when I first heard all these people are going to be in it, or these characters, the joke I made was copyright the movie, because it's like, is this all it's going to be?
Funny.
Like,
I was like, it's like Wreck-It Ralph all over again, where it's like, look at all the things we're
I think this one has more copyrighted characters than Wreck-It Ralph. Who can get more copyrighted characters than Disney? Steven Spielberg. Yeah. But no, I did. Now that I know the plot, it looks really cool.
I hope we see Mario and Luigi in it, just because I know Disney wanted them, but
couldn't get them.
Yeah, too expensive. Make it happen, Spielberg.
Spielberg's just like, I got this. Just tell me how many zeros. Still living off that Jaws money. But no, I mean, it looks cool. I like the idea, especially because now video games have become such a massive industry, and VR is basically this burgeoning market.
This is what we all want VR to be, so...
Well, honestly, I think it's what VR is going to be. I mean, this is a technology
that's... The sexy suit where you can feel the touching.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then all the porn.
All the porn.
We saw this in, what was it, Minority Report.
I know. Which, another Steven Spielberg film.
Oh, yeah.
Steven Spielberg has been gearing up VR. Spielberg's been saying, yo, it's coming. Trust me.
It is coming.
Wow.
VR.
Woo! But no, I mean, yeah, no, I think VR is going to be something that is a game changer, and I think we're right on the cusp of that big revolution in it. It's here now, but it has not yet done what it's going to do. Yeah. And not just for video games. I think it's going to revolutionize visual media as a whole. I think it's going to be film, television. I think VR is going to be this now wholly immersive experience that's going to basically revolutionize visual entertainment as we know it. And I think this movie is kind of showing you more of the far-flung applications of that, but I do think that's where we're going, especially as the world becomes more crowded, more populated, and people are spending more time.
I hope we don't end up in a weird, like, trailer stacked on top of each other's shantytown.
Yeah, but if we do, then damn, yeah, bring on the Oasis. So
Sleeping on a washer and dryer. He's got it rough. The trailer looks cool.
Yeah.
The movie looks like it's going to be fun.
And I think the story, from what I understand, I mean, it seems like it's more relevant now than ever. So for that reason alone, I think it's going to draw a lot of interest.
Relevant in terms of the VR.
Well, yeah, because now
not
this
in terms of the
but
guy leaving lots of money and huge company.
No, well, that's always going to be
finds an Easter egg.
That's always going to be a great premise for a story. But I just mean in terms of like this technology now, we're living in a world where it exists. It's just not to this degree, but it exists now. So we're kind of seeing like, wow, is this the future? Or, is this which science fiction a lot of times is good for that kind of thing. It's kind of like maybe a peak, even if it's a bit more fantastical than it will ultimately be. It still gives you that glimpse of like, wow, this could be how things go. So I don't know. I mean, I like what I saw, and I'm very glad that this trailer illuminated for me what I was kind of in the dark about from the teaser. Again, I liked the teaser. I just didn't know what the hell I was looking at or what any of them meant. But I was like, okay, it looks neat, and it's by Steven Spielberg, so it won't be a waste of my money. At the very least, I know that. But now that I see what it's about, know what it's about, I'm like legitimately like, okay, yeah, I want to see this because this just seems really, really cool. It actually makes me want to go read the book now. Read books, folks. Books still exist. Remember that. Pick up mine while you're at it. Hashtag shameless plug. But yeah, so I don't know. What did you guys think? For those of you guys who are fans of the books, obviously I'm going to assume there are some differences given that they're showing some more, modern pop culture characters. Again, seeing, Tracer and... but again, in terms of some of these other ones, in the book, were they very specific about who you were seeing? Or is it just like, a generalized thing? Were they saying the DeLorean? Were they saying Blanca? How specific were the character moments, or is this all stuff just for the movie? I'm curious to know. Let us know. And for those of you guys who knew nothing about this, like us, what did you guys think? Are you guys like pumped for it like now we are? Are you still on the fence about it? Do you not care? Are you guys just happy that Spielberg's doing another kind of big kind of sci-fi kind of Spielberg movie again, which I'm really stoked for? I mean, don't get me wrong, I know I love Lincoln too, but when Spielberg does these kind of really big imaginative films, it very much has that kind of special quality that I feel only Spielberg really does. Because it's Spielberg, man. I mean, this is the guy who basically made more than a few movies that have kind of shaped many a different childhood. So there you go. For that reason alone, I'm gonna go see this nice big shiny Steven Spielberg movie. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace!
Peace.